Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a short trade here on crude oil. We're coming off of the major channel highs. I've been waiting for this bounce for, well, a pretty long time now. And we finally got it all in one big move all the way up to the upside. And this just goes to show you, don't go against the trend. Doesn't matter how long and how strong it looks. It doesn't tend to matter when the trend is strong enough to counteract all of that counter trend movement. So we're looking for a short trade. 47.82 is the entry price, looking really just back down to the lows. Now, we do have the potential ability to make it down to the overall channel lows, but the main target should be the lows. So we're going to take 2 off at the bottom. We'll front run that a little bit there. And then in terms of the final target, we're going to be going back down to the overall channel lows just to see if we can get that final push to kind of finish this move off. Now, in terms of the movement, if we zoom out, you can see where this channel is coming from. Really, this channel started yesterday, right? This channel has been in play since yesterday, driving its way down. We finally got a test of it. Now, that was a very strong move up, so you don't necessarily want to be the first one to the party because they're usually the ones that get bit a little bit. And you can tell that's what happened, right? Sellers tried getting in underneath there and it went against them. Now, this move up really to me is just trapping more buyers in. Buyers see this huge move up and they're not paying attention to the larger channel at play and they're going to buy above it. The problem with that is pretty obvious, right? A huge area of resistance, but if they're not paying attention to that, they're going to get stuck in a trade, and that fires off into the very next candle that completely shuts down that move. We know their stops are going to be underneath the low, so I want to sell right where they're getting stopped out, and you get this big push down. Now, I'm still looking for further movement down, but the main objective is going back to the lows, and after that, we're looking for, right now, 47.39. Seeing the sellers pushing down here, nice aggressive movement. I've locked out all of the risk because, well, they tried coming back and they couldn't even get to the break-even point before turning back down. So I know sellers are heavy here and it really shouldn't come back. So my stop is going to break even early, looking for the first target at 47. There we go, 48, and we get the fill. Now we're looking for a little bit further movement down if they want to finish the job off, right? We have all of the risk locked out. We have our first area taken off the table already, so we're not risking anything. And we're just looking to see if they want to push that little extra oomph. Now, taking a look at it at the moment on the current candle, the channel low is around 47.37. We're just going to keep moving along with that until either it stops us out or it gets our target at the channel lows. So we'll give it a little bit more time, see if we can get that push through and the final objective. Seeing sellers breaking through the lows, very aggressive movement here. The channel low target is at 47.36. Now, this breakdown is kind of what we're looking for. We need to see a nice push down, finish the move off, and then from there, we may see the buyers come back in. And there we get the test of the target and the fill. Beautiful move down right to the channel lows. It's exactly what we were looking for. And now we have a very aggressive breakdown, but now the big problem is, yes, we're bearish, and this is a huge bear candle, but we're in an area of support. So selling now, you are going to have people that sell now. I know it looks crazy because we're really far down, but it's better off to wait for a little bit of profit taking first and then sell. Come back in when there's actually room for the move. So we may actually have a little bit of a trap on the bottom here to push price back up towards, 54 or so in that area, maybe back to the moving average before we start seeing some selling pressure. But that's going to do it for me. Perfect move down. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.